So our next speaker will bring us into the new era of marketing in the realm of augmented reality. May I invite Richard from Blippar. Richard, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, hi, I'm Richard. I'm growth lead at Blippar, the augmented reality company based here in Singapore. Blippar has been around for around 5 years, leading augmented reality and artificial intelligence technology. And we have worked with some of the world's largest global brands, delivering exciting and engaging advertising experiences. Now, what we do, our main product is the Blippar app. The Blippar app is an augmented reality browser that allows you to get contextual experiences and information from the world around you. We've been developing this app for over 5 years, and we've been inviting brands to come and work with us to create exciting and engaging experiences for consumers from the world around them. So, why does this matter today? The reason why this is so important is because 2017 is the year of authentically mobile experiences. Now, these are the kind of experiences that people expect to have, and in fact, they demand to have. And so really what we see is AR is going to be one of the predominant form factors for mobile experiences in the coming years. So what's clear is that many people are going to navigate the world around them in new and exciting ways. And we've seen, various different solutions come together, such as ordering your Uber, your taxi, or your Grab, catching mythical creatures using Pokemon Go, or creating augmented reality content on platforms like Snapchat. These are experiences that would not have existed previously without a mobile device, right? And now what we see coming forward from there is a sort of new era where actually AR is the predominant format that content is displayed upon using these mobile devices. Unfortunately, we're not the only ones. Mark Zuckerberg very recently at the FA conference announced that Facebook are moving forwards their investment from VR into AR and releasing one of the world's biggest AR development platforms in the coming years. Now, this is a really big sign. It's a big validation that AR isn't just a flash in the pan moment, but actually that AR is going to be one of these big shifts in the way that consumers interact with the world around them. Similarly, obviously Tim Cook from Apple, they're also betting big on AR. They've said that actually AR is going to be as important as eating 3 meals a day, which is quite a big statement. And these guys are obviously looking at things like lenses and headsets and very long-tail hardware bets for augmented reality. But realistically, what we're looking at in the next, say, 5 years is that AR is predominantly going to be based on mobile. And the reason why this is so important is that mobile and smartphone penetration is increasing at such a rapid rate, and it gives you instant access to scale. If you think about it, over 30% of the world's population now has access to a smartphone. You look at hardware development, processing power, memory speed, through to the actual camera hardware inside the phones themselves. Obviously, Google investing a lot with companies like Lenovo to put infrared cameras into mobile devices. So hardware itself is actually going to move forwards very, very rapidly in the mobile space and enable deep and complex and engaging augmented reality experiences for everyone. So obviously, whilst the companies like Magic Leap and Facebook and Apple would say that long tail focus is going to be on, I guess, more of a hardware-based solution, definitely mobile is the space to be focused for brands. And so what does that mean for brands right now? I think there are 3 key areas that we want to talk to you about that you should consider as a brand when looking at how you would use AR. So first of all is context. AR allows you to create great contextual experiences on top of locations, on top of objects, using machine learning powered technologies such as object recognition. It also allows you to give the right information at the right time at the right place. And that type of contextual experience is really important for a modern consumer. They don't want to be receiving a randomly targeted ad through some sort of cookie information. They want the right thing right there, right now, and it's got to be engaging. Second is personalization. Personalization is really important, again, especially for these Gen Z consumers. They want something that's coming through them from their mobile device. That's a very emotive platform to receive any kind of messaging. It's where you get your personal messages, your photos, your banking, all that very highly personal, highly emotive stuff happens on a mobile device. So when a piece of content comes to you from an advertiser, it's got to be pretty personalized, it's got to be very targeted to you as well. And so again, You've got to be able to empower consumers to see and interact with the content that they want, and most importantly, allow them to express themselves socially and have some part of that identity become validated as well. And again, Snapchat is an example where they're doing a really, really great job of that with facial lenses and that kind of thing. Finally, the novelty element. I mean, AR definitely still has that novelty element, which you can never downplay. Again, especially for those Gen Z audiences. They want to be seen, they want to be stand out, they want to be able to express themselves in cool, new, and exciting ways. So that creates sticky and repeatable experiences that you can do again and again, and it also leads to that wow factor, which again makes people want to do it more often because they get those kudos from their friends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick video. These are a supercut of all the different types of experiences that we do on the Blippar platform. Again, we're delivering experiences for brands on the Blippar platform where they use AR to create immersive and engaging moments with their consumers of all sorts of different mediums. So I'll just let this run. Cool, okay, so that's the greatest hits from Blippar. You'll see there we used various different themes, right? Personalization to create these immediate personal experiences, such as trying on makeup virtually. We've used themes like context, scanning the objects around you, scanning your hand and getting some content delivered to you straight from the BBC. And similarly that novelty component, trying something new, sharing a piece of content, and delivering something engaging from a physical product straight to the consumer on their mobile device. And what that results in is a few key areas. It gives us very high dwell time. Average dwell time for our platform is around 120 seconds. Now you compare that to traditional advertising mediums, even digital, where you're looking at very, very small numbers in terms of the conversion rates and the amount of time that people are spending, versus obviously a lean-in moment where someone's chosen to engage with your brand, with your product. You have them in the moment. You've got to turn them from a purchaser into an ambassador and make them do something else. So what we're going to do is share with you a few sort of, tips and tricks and some of our best insights about what you should be doing if you want to look at using AR as one of your marketing tools. First off, deliver immediate user benefit. This is super important in the current generation. Gen Z and millennials, people want something immediate that they can grasp onto. This is pretty standard UX in a way, but it's even more important on mobile and especially important in AR. You need to deliver the point of the interaction as quickly as possible. So think about that when you're creating the experience. One of my favorite quotes from a study done from Microsoft very recently, actually, human attention span is now shorter than that of a goldfish. So if you think about that when you're delivering your campaign, make it quick, make it snappy, and give someone a point and a reason for wanting to do it. Second point to this is loading times. We get queried a lot around, AR, it's complex, it's 3D, there's a lot of stuff in there. What about loading times? Especially here in Asia, not every market is blessed as Singapore with 4G penetration. So really think about those loading times and Again, work with a specialist who can help you to use, contained file sizes, to sequence loading, and really deliver a slick and easy mobile experience. Something that Google have a lot of expertise with their mobile web solutions. So we've actually targeted to have all of our Blippar experiences under 3 megabytes in file size. Secondly, drive repeat usage. So this is really gamification principles. Again, you've got that lean-in moment. Someone's chosen to engage with your brand, with your product, with your campaign. Make them do something after that and keep them engaged. And I think this is especially powerful in an AR and in a mobile environment. A gamification principle can allow you to do something like get someone to share a piece of content, get them to talk about it, get them to show someone else. And again, one of the things that we see very often at Blippar is our number of repeat interactions per user is very high, can be between 3 to 6 times per user. So again, that repeat interaction, that's an opportunity for you to turn just an everyday consumer into an ambassador for your brand. Finally, obviously, the X factor cannot be underestimated here. We get questioned a lot around, hey, I need to do something really innovative. I need to do something cool and tick that innovation box for my boss. Actually, you shouldn't just be doing AR for the sake of AR. Apply your traditional principles. Deliver service, deliver utility, deliver benefits on top of a brand, and use AR as the medium. Use mobile as a way to enhance the delivery of that AR content to deliver something valuable back to the consumer. You'll get more out of it in return, they'll enjoy it, they'll share it with their friends, and you're going to get that great cycle out on top of that. Finally, super important is remember the data. Firstly, from a KPI standpoint, think about how you would look at a normal digital campaign, and think about the physical realities, because really with AR, you're bringing the physical and the digital worlds together. So look at your shopper strategy, look at your out-of-home strategy, think about your digital, and then put them together. Because again, you're going to have people interacting with your products, with your brand, with both a physical and a digital together. So it gives you really interesting opportunities to gain insights that you might have never have known about how people are interacting with your brand, or with your product, or with the content that you're serving them. This behavioral insight data, I think, is one of the strongest strengths that we see. We're feeding those reports back into our clients, and is where most of our clients get most value out of the campaigns as well. That's it. Thank you very much. And we have a huge glowing orange box out in the booth. If anyone wants to come and try AR for themselves, come and see my team out in the main exhibition hall, and they'll give you a demo. Thank you.